Is it religious? No, it's just a way I do my hair because I don't like being bald on top. Should have been doing that a long time ago, bro. Just cutting my own hair. Like, fuck what they say. I don't even care. Like, you're a little bitch. I was telling you I want to do my own shit for a long fucking time. You telling me I'm a waste of money, waste of space, useless. And that's how you remind me of why I'm really grim. Tell me why you were whining, then go still hang with them. It's not like you to be sorry. You just want to tell me what you think I want to hear. This time you're not faking, but I'd rather eat a piece of bacon. But I'd rather eat a piece of bacon. Yeah, I gotta charge my phone if I want to go out getting food. I don't have money to get food, but I got points at Popeyes. Think about it. I could just wait for tomorrow too, or the other day. I could wait for Friday and get the fish sandwich. You know, it's actually pretty good. You just got to use more points than usual for something that's not even a meal. You don't even get a fucking meal out of it. They don't give a fuck. Most people don't, bro. You should know by now. Excuse me. I know if I keep smoking, I'm gonna have a worse cough by the time I'm something. 63, 83. I've been down to the bottom of every bottom, to the bottom of every bottom. It's like, yeah, I always thought that about myself too. That's the thing. It's like, oh yeah, you're making people feel insecure about some shit they already know about you. Like, yeah, they know you. I know you. It's I have to deal with this. Like, you're a bitch. You know what I mean? It wouldn't matter how big or small the dick is if you just did things out of love, right? Hi, Speaker Man. It's almost like my name, Speaker. That's why I sing to make myself laugh. I'm not acting like I'm good at singing, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's to release the stress. Like how they do in the streets for press. Like, hey, hey, Ho ho. Like if they were sitting there being creative, making a fucking song out of it, I might actually listen to what they're saying. Like, you know, instead of just making everybody do call, response, repeat, or walking down the street with fake ass fucking signs that were printed in a library by CIA operatives. Who do you think, I'm fucking stupid? Like, you're trying to bring my country down, bro. And then they want all Americans to feel this way, like super paranoid. Like, hey, you sounded like me from back in the day, except when I used to say it, you call me a bigot. Even though I don't give a fuck what country they're coming from. It could be all white immigrants coming from my ancestors' motherland. And I'd be like, nope. Nope. I need a job, bro. Why do I have to charge half the amount? Like, you would never throw garbage for $12 an hour. You would never. Just to have a job. And then they bitching when I'm picking up scrap metal. Like, bro, you're paying me like shit. You're not even giving me insurance. Now you're gonna bitch if I'm holding down an air conditioner in the cab? Like, bro, it's a little ottoman. It's a footstool. You could still step down off the stairs, you know? It's not like it's really in your way. I got a lot of shit from that garbage company, bro. They were throwing guitars away. It's not like I was just complaining, bro. I was like, hey, thank God I could actually do this shit at my age, you know? 35 years old, bro. Throwing garbage like that, sprinting down the street in Timberland field boots. And these fucking things. I guess I just made it look dirty on purpose, right? I just fucked up the boot to make it look like I go to work, you know? I used to sit there rubbing dirt on my denim, like, hey, I went to work today, Dad. Right? That's what they act like you fake going to work. Like, bro, your job ain't even work to me. And you get paid like a fucking king. You got all this shit, bro. You worry about how much olive oil costs. What about the doctor bill from you using all that fake ass fucking oil and all this fake ass food? Like, what about that? How much is that gonna cost? Am I allowed to bring that up? Like, it's not even my money, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. The whole time you've been using my fucking money through taxation to get sick and fat. Fuck you. Like, that's how I feel about it. Fuck you. Oh, they're not letting you buy soda on food stamps? Oh, poor baby. You're lucky you get anything. What if I talk to you like how my parents used to talk to me? You want to rely on the government so badly, and I don't. Not really. Yeah, you gotta go. I don't care if you're giving me a compliment, bro. The symbol is not allowed to be here. Whatever that is, I have no clue what that is. Like, you gotta go. Take your fucking life away with you. Reparations? Like, bro, I'm a slave right now. What are you crying about? What are you crying about, you house slave? You're bitching to a bunch of field slaves about how much is getting paid from the taxation we're getting stolen from. Oh, that's your. It's more like I'm your fucking master, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here. I had food stamps too, bro. You ain't better or worse or anything. I know what it is. Like, bro, they actually used to look at me funny if I'm looking for help from them. Dummy. Because I'm a white boy. Oh, you need food stamps? It's like, yeah, I need to get out of my environment. Whatever this is, that's how fucking imperative it was for me as a kid. It's like, I don't want to share nothing with you. This bad energy you got. I don't want to have. See, this is the same energy that I'm talking about, but I'm transmuting it in a positive way. I don't try to take it out on people. Fucking yelling at them all day, you know, like fuck you, oh get out of my way, what? Like that's not me, bro. I'm usually pretty calm, laughing about it, especially if I'm with people. Maybe when I'm by myself, I might get a little evil. Maybe you should attend the church. Like, bro, what you're talking about isn't even church to me. Like, that's why I'm being polite with a lot of that shit. Like, I grew up Catholic, bro. I grew up thinking that's the only real church, you know? All these other religions, and that's the only real one. I gotta get my sacraments. Even though I used to fucking bitch and complain. You want to hear bitching and complaining? Try hearing me back in 2000, you know, going to CCD class. Like, I'd rather be fishing with you, Grandpa. They're not teaching me anything about, they're not really teaching me about Jesus here. So that's how I used to feel about it. I can't ask them no fucking questions about the Bible. And they're trying to thump me with it. And everybody's okay with it. I'm like, thank God they didn't touch my dick when I'm a little kid. That's all I'm saying, bro. Because you try to say some of this shit, if I go to the bar talking this type of way, they'll be like, I don't want to hear it because the priest touched them back in the day, you know? Hey, now you know how I feel about, you know what I'm saying? This shit you're telling me to forgive. Now you know how I feel about it. You would feel worse about it if you had to deal with what I dealt with as a kid. Where going to the church felt like a reprieve. Felt like a cool breeze. Oh, you mean I don't have to have this dickhead's disease around me? Where it's like, throw your insulin needles in the biohazard bin, bro. You don't care if a garbage man gets stuck with it. Whatever the fuck you got. You could be clean or dirty. It don't matter, bro. Who wants to get pricked with a prick? You prick. By accident or on purpose. Like, nobody really wants to do that to keep a job. But you still had a choice, you know? You could have been like, nah, I gotta go be a mom. I don't want to risk my life to put these chemicals in my arm so I could have health insurance, man, and be an essential parasite. Like, they didn't make the police do that shit. I was asking them. Well, maybe it's because they're private. They're regional, you know? You know what he told me? Go apply for Walmart. They don't make you take a needle. I was like, wow. I felt like being evil to him. I was like, you're a little fucking prick. You're riding around in this nice whip on tax dollars. It's the same fucking problem everywhere I go. These motherfuckers called them up on me before. And I felt like being just as evil to the guy. The little fake Jersey Shore bullshit spiky hairdo with his threaded eyebrows and nice olive skin. I was like, bro, I felt like saying, dude, you look nice and well taken care of off my tax dollars, you motherfucker. I gotta treat myself like a threat around you. Otherwise, I'm gonna get arrested for smoking a doob. The fuck out of here. Name a car for an edit. Aston Martin. Corvette. I don't know. That's how I feel about it, though. Like, the shit track and tracing. You know? Track and trace your soul is how I feel. Donut. All this stuff, bro. That's why I get a lot of notifications. Because that's where I get my information. I don't go on TV, news. I don't watch that. I watch people with opinions just like you. And then it's like I don't appeal to the authority like you. I have to have it verified. It's like, bro, you know it's me, right? You see my face on the screen, right? Nobody else is connected to these pages. I've made it that way on purpose. I did it in a way where it's not, you can't connect through it. It's not, I don't connect these pages together. If anything, this page is connected to the Facebook. And my Instagram is connected to nothing. Emails are just something to run through, bro. You can come up with new ones all the time. Like, bro, I'll come up with an email and it's like, who cares what it says? Everybody makes a big deal out of something like that. Like, you know how many times I got it in my head, internalized, to don't say that. Like, don't say what? It's not offensive. Like, y'all are annoying with that shit. Don't say that. Don't do that. Like, you're the reason why people want to be offensive. For what seems like no reason. You know, they go out of their way to be offended. It seems like they're doing that because you're just offended by everything anyway. You know? It's just how it seems. I'm just saying, bro. That's how it seems. Well, that's why the dog is afraid of you. No, the dog barked at me before I ever yelled in front of it. Before it ever heard me breaking decibel levels. The dog just doesn't like the way I smell. It wags its tail while it's barking at me with a stupid smile on its face, and then goes to smell my chair where I sit up there. You ever notice that it's somebody trying to harvest your energy? They're trying to harness your energy. They go where you were. They don't go where you want to be. They go where you were already. It's weird. Like, oh yeah, you're just trying to harness my energy for some reason. Because you're a dumb demon. You don't like men. You know, you prefer to spend time with me, but you're going around some shit I don't need to be around. You acting like I want to be around it. Like, bro, that's you. I'm here chilling with you and paying attention to you. And you got all this other shit to pay attention to, but God forbid I don't pay attention to you right away. God forbid I say, yo, I need a day, but we're not paying attention to you. Like, I need a break from you. You're pretty fucking annoying most of the time I talk to you. You got some type of problem. And then look, I'll have your energy. What a surprise. Like, bro, I've been the one working in these conditions that you constantly complain about since I'm a kid. Basically. You want to tell me that nobody's fully grown until 23 to 25 when their frontal lobe is fully developed, right? So I was still a kid working these slave labor jobs, you fucking prick. Like, you would have killed yourself if you had to do what I do. Oh, yeah. 100%. You would have been a little bitch crying about the condition. Like, you would complain worse, is what I'm saying. You think I'm just complaining about every job I ever had. If you had to get trained from somebody old enough to be your dad, but don't speak your fucking English, you would complain also. You little bitch. Fuck what you were doing when you were a kid. Slinging pizza on a dish, right? Like, you don't need experience for that. You just gotta look pretty. Imagine if I was a girl and then, like, complaining when I don't cut the line straight in the grass. Why you want to get rid of me? You can't get rid of me. I'm a girl. You don't have enough females on the job. You can't get rid of me. You can't get rid of me. Gee, I wonder why they don't want to hire you. It's not like you're getting pregnant anymore. You kill all your fucking babies. You treat your own offspring like they're rabies. Like, ugh, get out of my hair. Ugh, I don't got time for you. Like, I know. That's why we don't want to be around you, bro. That's why we don't want to be around you, bro. It don't really matter what you give to us at that point. Like, all of us remember that. You know, it don't matter. You could have 50 million good things that you do, and then that will be the thing you remember because that is what molded you about you. I know the real you. All that nice shit is a mask. Never take gifts from them, bro. They will hold it over your head until it's coming out of your ass. They're the ones that make you want to smoke grass excessively. You know, they're the one. You don't even get to blame it on them. Excuse me. That's what happens when you smoke weed, bro. Hey, 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 hey. Smoke weed every day. That's how old I am. Like, that's when I was in, what, 7th grade? That shit came out. That's before politics ruled. Like, none of us liked George Bush Jr., just to let you know. Right wing or left wing. None of us liked that shit. We were all the same as them in high school. Don't you remember? None of us liked them. Nobody liked him. Nobody liked him. Nobody liked him. How does it feel to be just like your parents, but worse? Like, you trust the government, bro. At least back in their day, they didn't have all this information at their fingertips. Trusting it. Like, you have all the ability to go see your own fucking opinion. To draw the conclusion yourself, but keep appealing to authority and then blaming them for lying to you. And they're just like, you don't realize they're lying to you yet about something? It's not that everything is fake. It's like, yo, they're using real shit in a fake way, you know? They're using something that actually happened and spinning it to you to drum up your emotions so you react in a certain type of way. You get it? Like, God forbid I hear that dog go, like, what am I supposed to do? Go up there and make it worse? It gets nervous by me. You understand? I wouldn't even be able to save it. It's the same thing I had to deal with the last dog. I heard it breathing through the fucking floor. Like, bro, I can't stand the way you feed this dog. The way you treat this dog. The way you mistreat this dog. What do I get repaid with? A dog that just barks at me. Like, I don't even get a choice in it. Why? Like, you're making me not like dogs. You understand? Like, all this shit is just making me solidify my stances on a lot of shit. It's like, you act like I hate animals because I don't want your narcissistic bullshit around me. Oh, yeah, I don't want you using an animal, try to control my behavior. You're getting the dog upset. Like, no, I'm not. The dog is always upset. The dog could bark at me just from me going like this. You know, like stretching, yawning, tapping your knee. Hey, if it happened to you, it could happen to me. But the difference about us is you don't say the same thing about me. Like, well, if it happened to him, it could happen to me. If they track or trace Grim, like, I'm not even doing anything illegally to get money, especially that. Why would I think I could get tax-free money and they wouldn't be track and tracing? Like, bro, you're stupid. You went right down that wavelength. Lucky I'm not a snitch as far as I'm concerned. 'Cause I'm not a little bitch like you. Crying about the government and then, like, oh, they forced my hand to go be a criminal. Look at what they made me do. Like, you're a fucking fruit bowl, bro. That's how I feel about you. When you sit there crying like that. Crying like that. Like it's the government's fault. You went to go sell crack to your mother. Got some pair of balls, bro. A lot of those people, they got some pair of balls. They are something else, you know? I'm like, bro, you don't think they after me as well? That's the shit you used to try to tell me back in the day. Like, you're trying to explain it to me. All the people my age were trying to explain it to me from their point of view. Like, oh, yeah, this is why we have rage. Even if it's not directed at you. It's like, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. So why don't you take the same advice, my guy? It doesn't apply to you, so let it fly. Oh yeah, you feel guilty. You feel entitled. You feel guilty that I'm saying it, and then your entitlement kicks in, and you want all this fake version of what you think you deserve. When I'm the one that been working in the dirt. And then you say I'm entitled to some shit. You ever come home with dirt under your fingernails, and the only thing that gets it out is that orange soap with the little pumice in it? You ever had to wash your clothes separately because you're working in a field full of fucking chemicals? Have you ever had to do that, bro? No? Then shut your fucking mouth and keep it closed.